the lockdown, and the toxic fog. Afternoon bell did not sound like its usual, comforting chime, but rather an abrupt, violently distorted electronic screech that cut cleanly through the humid air of the third-floor history classroom, instantly freezing Leo in his seat. Before anyone could move, the heavy oak classroom door slammed shut with a definitive, mechanical click as the magnetic locks engaged from the outside, trapping the 30 terrified students within the concrete walls. From the intercom speakers above, a chillingly familiar, slow, and calculating voice echoed throughout the building. It belonged to Mr. Vance, the notoriously unhinged chemistry teacher who had spent the last semester muttering under his breath about cleansing the school system of its failures. With a cruel, quiet chuckle that sent a wave of raw dread down Leo's spine, Mr. Vance announced over the PA system that the ventilation shafts had been rigged with a highly lethal, experimental neurotoxic gas of his own creation, and that the countdown to complete systemic structural venting had officially begun. Within seconds, a thick, sweet-smelling, neon green vapor began to hiss aggressively out of the ceiling vents, rolling downward in heavy, undulating waves that completely obscured the rows of desks and made the air instantly burn the throat upon inhalation, while his classmates dissolved into chaotic screams, pounding fruitlessly against the reinforced glass windows and the unbreakable door. Leo tied his damp cotton hoodie tightly around his nose and mouth, his eyes watering as he frantically searched the rapidly dimming room for an escape route. He remembered a half-forgotten rumor about a maintenance hatch hidden behind the back supply closet that connected directly to the old boiler room pipes, bypassing the main hallway ventilation entirely. Coughing violently as the toxic fog touched the floorboards, Leo dropped to his hands and knees to stay below the rising cloud of poison, crawling through the panic and using his heavy history textbook to violently smash open the locked wooden cabinet doors at the back of the class, revealing the dark, dusty crawlspace just as the air above him became entirely unbreathable. Part 2. The dark corridors and the mad chemist slipping through the narrow maintenance hatch just in time. Leo dropped 3 meters down onto the cold, rusted grating of the school's inner pipe network, the metallic clang of his sneakers echoing ominously in the pitch-black, subterranean dark. The air down here was musty but free of the sweet, burning tang of the toxic gas, allowing him to pull down his makeshift mask and draw a ragged, trembling breath into his stinging lungs. Guided only by the weak, flickering screen of his smartphone, he navigated the labyrinth of pipes, his hands slick with